Friends, welcome to Astro Vishak Astrology channel. Today I'm going to discuss about sun's power in the all the 12 houses. And just to give a reference, this is from Faldipika. I took the reference. Uh, so today, when we talk about this ultimate powerhouse of the zodiac, the planet or star called Sun, in Vedic astrology, the sun isn't just planet. It's a soul. It's your soul. It's your ego. It's your lineage. It's your health. It's your spark that tells the world exactly who you are. Your true identification. It is your true name. Starts with sun. Sun is the very important planet for yourself. But here is the thing about this fire. This is a fire. It can either warm your house or it can burn your house. It all depends on where it sits. Yes, just before start, I just want to give a disclaimer that not everything you have to consider only on one planet the effects of the sun, positive or negative. You have to see the entire chart. Basis on that, you can decide. However, let's start with what's happening with sun. So we are breaking down this classical text from Faldipika exactly in the how the sun behaves in each of the 12 houses, and I'm not considering sign. This is purely a house. In some places it can make you king, or in other places it make you to take the heavy burden or a heavy price for the placement of the sun. So let's open your chart and see where your sun is placed and take some of the information coming out of it, and probably you can tell me if it is right or what kind of experiences you are getting with the space placement of the sun. So I divided in the 12 houses into the four areas. The first four houses I call it as a house of foundation. Foundation where you are getting nurtured, you are getting evolve, you are getting in your foundation is getting stronger as first to fourth house. As your first your self, second is your I will say food and all kind of things which will make you to sustain. Third house is your courage, your learning skills, and fourth house is where your house, your home, your peace is there. So they are very you are actually building your own self in this four houses. That's the reason I call it as the foundation houses. So let's talk about the first house. It's about self. So to start, and from the beginning, it's a first house, your lagna, it's yourself. Your when you're born, your soul entered in your body in the first house. So that is the reason it is called ascendant or lagna. And when sun sits here, you are bold, tall, lean, and but highly impatient. You have a massive fiery presence. Wherever you go, you show your presence is there, and people will accept you. That kind of knowledge or uh, your presence is there, but you might struggle with a bit of laziness or quick temper. So you quickly get anger because obviously the fiery planet is coming in your head and he's going to control your whole life. So it's important that sun can make you little anger with anger issues. Ego issues are also there. Physically, it often leads to a thinner air. So the sun in the first house, you may lose your hairs early. So now it is because there are certain things, not just with the first house, but because of the first house, there are rules for head and face as well. The sun hits heavily impact your eyesight. This is very important. People may not knowing that the sun in the first house have some impact on your eyes depending on the sign. So if you have a Cancer ascendant, watch out for cataract. You are definitely going to have cataract. For Aries ascendant, if the sun in the first house can bring eye issues, and these are small issues but will keep lingering around in your eyes. Leo ascendant, it can actually cause a bigger problem with the night blindness. And if you are a Libra ascendant and the sun is sitting in the first house where it becomes debilitated, the sun becomes very weak here, and which unfortunately drain your wealth and can cause challenges with your children as well. So look out. Keep the eye on your placement of the sun depending on the ascendant as well. Second house, which is about your speech, wealth. Moving into the second house of the voice, which is your voice, your volume, your sustenance. And when five sun leads there, it can burn your traditional learnings. It will say, I don't want to learn, I want to do something different. It can make person's speech very, very blunt, very harsh, and sometimes very shameless. And it can cause a slutter or a speech hesitation. So you might face this issue in the second house. Sun in third house. It's all about efforts, siblings, your neighbors, your initiatives, your skills. And the third house is the excellent spot for sun because it's the first is Upachaya house and the sun turns, fire turns into pure courage. So this gives you huge courage that makes you very powerful, wealthy, and incredibly generous and a true warrior in life. The only catch, because the sun is in third house, which rules your immediate circle. The bright ego can cause some friction or rivalries with your siblings and relatives. So this could be a challenge. Obviously, we see that since it's got burned, probably the if you have a male sibling, younger sibling, probably he may face some issues. But it is not definite. But this is another probability when Sun is in third house. Sun in fourth house. Now this is a place of home, peace, peace of mind. And when Sun enters in the fourth house, if placed in there, it's become very tricky. The fourth house is your inner sanctuary, a very peace of mind. You want a silence, you want a comfort, and you this is your home. This is your territory. But Sun in this too hot, and for this gentle space, it can take away your domestic happiness and make you feel disconnected from your land or friends. It can happen. You might find a great success in government job while it is not so that bad, but on the job side, but on personal front, you might be challenges. But be careful because there is a classical tendency here to squander ancestral property. That's the area you need to look out. Sun in the fourth house. Now, first four houses we covered. Now, next four houses, I call it as the inner fire. Basically, it's where your fire is going to come out and actions are going to come out. Your decision making will come out, and all those things will come out because daily routine also is there. Your relationships are there. Your uh, past life challenges also come here. So, where sun is present, what how they behave. So fifth house, it is going to be an intellect and legacy because it's your buddhi or your knowledge or your intelligence is sits in fifth house. It's your puru punya, your past life, good karmas, fruits are there. So in fifth house, sun gives you a razor sharp intellect, very 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 intelligent, but also give a short fuse. Quickly you will get temper and some ego challenges. This placement can make a person a bit restless. He is not very comfortable, but at every moment, his some inner disturbance is there with him. Someone who loves to wander off into the nature or isolated areas. It can create few hurdles in the life when it comes to the accumulating steady wealth. This is the area you need to look at and enjoying the effortless happiness of children. That's the greatest part of your fifth house sun. Sixth house. This is a standard destroyer. Now, why I called it as destroyer? Because the sixth house is your dates, your rogue, runa, shatru, and you also have to manage the enmity with the people with whom you have a challenges in this life. And if sun comes in the sixth house, I will say first, congratulations. This is a massive placement for success. The sun loves to fight. Okay, first of all. And sixth house is the house of obstacles and enemies. What they need, you need is fighting spirit. The sun is there. It gives Shatruhanta. It can kill crush the enemies completely. Sun crushes the competition really well. It brings you fame, wealth, and undeniable leadership. At corporate jobs and all, you will do really well. In your quality of leadership is going to be excellent. You basically move through life and with the aura of king. Okay, you have aura, which is king aura. Seventh house, which is partnership, spouse, relationship. It's a very intimate place. Now imagine what happens if sun comes here. Sun is a seventh house is a marriage and relationship. Sun struggled here because it is a generally considered to be a very directional strength is for Saturn, and sun become extremely weak here. And the bright hot sun, do you want in your bedroom, or do you want in your intimate relationship having too much of hotness? No. So it can bring a friction with authority figures or with the government. It can also bring humiliation from others. You also keep in mind this is the area. So sun is your soul. Sun don't want any humiliation, so we need to be very careful in this placement. Sun house needs to be compromised. Don't have always ego. I, me, myself will not work. You have to adjust. Anyway, the sun is in the descendant, you are the ascendant, and the descendant in the sun goes. It's very difficult position for sun to handle. Sun's having an intense ego, okay, and can scorch in marriage, sometimes leaving the person face a very heavy relationship uh, price, which is called loneliness. So be careful on this. Seventh house, do remedies for sun. um, Eighth house. This is a deep dark. Okay, no one knows how deep is the eighth house. No one can understand that eighth house has a kind of quality which is a really hidden, and you don't know whether it will. It's a transformation place. Whether you will be successful or whether you will be fall in the trap is eighth house. And imagine, but the good part is sun doesn't have. I will say he's been exceptionally kept out of eighth house's planet, or even if it become the eighth lord and sitting in it, it's still considered is little malefic compared to strong malefic like Mars and Saturn. So what happens? Sun falls in that. It can actually obscure. This can shorten life expectancy. Doesn't mean that you person is going to die tomorrow, day after, not like that. But overall life expectancy is there going to be a little bit lesser, which is been compared to. But again, it's not only on sun placement. There are multiple things are there. If your ascendant lord is very strong, your kendra planets are very strong, there is a high possibility that this sun can be diluted and sudden. But there is a sun, it's a random place. So where is the sun? Eighth house. It's a drain of wealth and sometimes friendship as well. So, what is a quick astrological secret here is that when the eighth house, the sun looks directly your second house. From the eighth, looks at the second house. Second house is your right eye, and because the sun represents a light itself, burying it in the eighth house heavily damage your vision. So sometimes leading to a severe eye issues, maybe in the old age. And I will not say it's a fully blind, but there is a possibility having nearby to going to the blindness. But again, only on sun it will not be there. You need to see second house, 12th house, your own lagna, how you are able to deal with, and many times you need to do some of the remedies. But yes, there is an aspect coming into second house. Now, till 8th house, we understand it's the inner fire. Now, the area of sun flourishes well. It's called high sky, where he will grow from 9 to 12. So, ninth house is a belief and fortune, your mentors, your guru. The ninth house is a higher wisdom, where you learn from your guru, your from mentor, your lineage, your family lineage, your father's lineage. Sun can bring some early sorrow or distance regarding your father. You probably have some distance or ego issues with your father, but on the brighter side, it will be bless you with great family relations and children. You can carry a deep, innate respect for spiritual laws. You are a hardcore religious person. Higher knowledge, you are always hungry for higher knowledge and loves teachers a lot. 10th house. This is the best position of the sun. Why? It's a peak of success. Why you born is doing karma. When you get a driver or a supporter like sun sitting in the 10th house, which is so-called digbali or directional strength, imagine kind of success you will get in your life. So sun reaches it to absolute peak using his digbala strength, directional strength. It is like a midday sun shining right over your head. That means he's always blessing you. The placement makes you literally king in every field. You will get blessed with intelligence, wealth, fame, status, luxury cars, and great children's. That's the fabulous place for the sun. If you are having 10th in sun, please comment. But keep in mind, in classical texts, there is an ultimate rules are there which truly unlocks if your ascendant is Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius. These are the signs where he will do extremely good. For other signs, results are still good but little bit muted. Doesn't mean that it will not give result. If these ascendants are getting great results, suppose 90%, you probably get 70%, 65%. But results in the 6th, 10th house sun is always great. 11th house, it's all about gains, your dreams, realization, or achievements. The 11th house is of cash flow, your gains, because 10th karma, second house sustenance coming from your salary, your amount earnings, your gains you do from your career or you from karma. Sun acts like a wish fulfilling planet, and he is free and he gives you a long vibrant life and immense wealth, so you can get to enjoy everlasting happiness and the ability to network with high status people. You have inner uh, you have inner drive to become a famous, and sun will bless you with the fame. Yes, that's a great. But one thing you have to keep in mind: don't eat non-veg. Avoid non-veg because sun doesn't like that. It's easily one of the most fortunate placement in the entire chart. So look at this: if sun in 11th house, great opportunity. 12th house, the unseen world. Some of the disappointments and some of the things which you are not able confidently place out. This is a place where sun is the you can be seen here. Finally, the 12th house, isolation and loss. When the sun sits here, the fire burns away the material attachment. Okay, slowly you will lose interest in materials and property, wealth, and all. You will start losing because soul have a different purpose. It can create a very distant, difficult relationship with your father. It's really tough and drain your finances also. Bring challenges to having children. So if you are pursuing to have child and if you are 12th house son, yes, take check with doctors and as well as astrologers to give you some kind of right strategy. And just like the eighth house, because the sun is hidden away in the house of sleep, it can take a toll on your eyesight. Please focus on that. Don't use mobile at night. Avoid it because 12th house is bedroom, and if you are using too much of um, mobile and all, you are activating your sun, which will disturb your sleep and eventually disturb your eyesight. Conclusion: I can say that as you can see, sun is a very fascinating planet. When it is placed in active fighting houses like 3rd, 6th, 10th, 11th, like Upachaya houses, it will elevate your status with incredible height because it is a area where you are constantly maturing. But when it sits in emotional or relationship houses, the heat requires a lot of maturity and balance to handle. So in those kind of placement, you have to control your ego, pride, and possibly understanding others perspective. Be empathetic. That is the answer I can say when it comes to relationship or emotional aspect of it. So in which house is your sun setting in your chart? Do you feel its heat or its light? Please comment in below this in this video, and I will surely respond to that. So if you found this video helpful, please give it thumbs up, share it with your friends and families, and hit the subscribe button if you never miss to leave any deep dive sessions related to cosmos which I am explaining to Astro Vishaka. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.